All right, guys. We are going to do another Blue-Black Tempo Legacy video, and pretty much the same list as my last video. If you guys haven't seen my last video, check it out. We managed to get the trophy, and this is Grindstone Cowboy's list. He is currently #1 on the trophy race for this season, and I like this list a lot. Uh, Things that stand out about it are the force of negation in the main. Usually in Blue-Black Tempo, pilots are doing 2 force of negation in the side, but with the Fantastic Art printing, there's a lot more combo around. So that's one thing that stands out. We are playing Kaito. When Flow State first came out, some people were taking Kaito out. I do like having access to Kaito. Um, Notably, there are 3 Bowmasters, and there are no Mishra's Baubles. The only change I made from Grindstone Cowboy's list is I swapped out a Massacre for a Toxic Deluge because I feel like white decks are not around as much right now because of all the combo. So, for example, energy is not around as much, and I want to have a little bit more flexibility with bringing in a sweeper against different kinds of decks. Um, so yeah, did end up getting the trophy this league as well, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, round 1, we are up against Fire Guy 731. I just see a list here. It's like Cradle Control, but it's from March. We're gonna mull this hand. We are on the draw. This hand I'll keep. What do we put back here? Probably the Flow State. Veteran Explorer. They only have 3 more cards in their hand. I'm gonna force this. Drew another Bowmaster. Here all thought sees them. Okay, so I'm gonna take their Green Sun Zenith because they can get a Dryad Arbor with that. And they scoop. Okay. Barragoyfs. I think I'll go like that. Okay, they mold a 6. I will also mold a 6. Sand I'll keep. I'll Put back a brainstorm. Okay. I guess I'll take the Barragoyf. Okay, they choose Kenai. Okay, here I'm going to brainstorm before they can get a Bowmaster down. All right. I guess we'll put back the 2 Kaitos. All right, and then here I'm going to go Nethergoyf. They're probably going to want to play the Kenai and start exiling my graveyard, but I can push them on my turn. All right, here we will play the Barragoyf out, and we'll pass. Okay, they play their Explorer. All right, let's ponder and see if they have a Bowmaster. Land, Bowmaster, Thoughtseize. All right, let's see what they're working with. Alright, now they have no cards in hand. I'm just gonna pass here. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm gonna wasteland here. The Alpha Deathclaw costs 6. Okay, here's a Rumble. I find a Veteran Explorer. Okay, they play out the Explorer. They might as well attack if they're not going to block with the Endurance. Yeah, maybe Daze is horrendous in this matchup, actually. Okay. They're just going to block with Veteran Explorer, so I'm going to get rid of it here so that they either have to block with the Spawn. They'll probably just block with the Spawn, though. Okay, so alright, and then we will surveil on their end step. Alright, GG's. Alrighty, round 2, we are on the play against McGuire CJ. And this pilot has a yeah, like a Lurintel trophy, but it's from a few months ago. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep this. Pretty weak to Wasteland. Kind of want to ponder first to make sure I can get my second land. But I'm gonna go ahead and Thoughtseize. Okay. All right. Here, I guess I take the car. Okay, so they drew a basic swamp. Let's see what they take here. Probably the Thoughtseize. You're thinking pretty hard about this. They do take the Thoughtseize. They play the Bauble and the other Bauble. So their hand is Fetchland, Veil, Witherbloom. Land is great. Okay, so let's ponder here. Murktide. Land. Ponder. Let's ponder again. Hmm. I don't think I want to keep this. I think I want to shuffle this. I'll just play the Goyf out and then keep up the mana for the push for the Witherbloom Apprentice, but it's tricky because of the Veil of Summer. Because I kind of want to get this Kaito out to start drawing me some cards if I can get a land next turn. Okay. Surveillance. Nothing but sorceries in my graveyard. Okay. Alright, first let's attack here. Alright, I'm gonna put both those in the graveyard. Still nothing but sorceries in my graveyard. With only more. Oh, I guess I have pushes in my hand, but I guess here we Thoughtseize try to get the Veil of Summer out of their hand. Now we're gonna swing for. I really gotta hold up a push though. 3, 6. Yeah, so it's lethal next turn. And here we can hold a push for the Witherbloom Apprentice. Wait, no, it's not lethal. It's yeah, what am I talking about? It's not lethal. It's 6 damage. 7 if I plus Skyto. Is Chain of Smog an instant? It's a sorcery. Discard 2 cards. Target player discards 2 cards. That player may copy this spell. May choose a new target for that copy. Okay. Yeah, sure. Discard 2 cards. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. I guess I flow state first because if I find a Bowmaster or something, I could probably kill him right now. Okay, so I guess we'll take these 2. And yeah, if I can't kill him, then I'm going to want to draw some more cards. I haven't seen any counter spells this whole game. Okay. Um, okay. All right, let's brainstorm here. Okay, there's the first counter spell. All right, we got there. So, what do we know about their deck? Plays the car. Plays like baubles and stuff. Maybe it has... Yeah, I don't think it has like a bunch of other artifacts. There's the car and the Mishra's bauble, Urza's bauble. The problem is that we don't want to take out push. Even though they have the baubles, maybe Bowmaster is not that good. Maybe we can cut a Bowmaster and do without surgical, and maybe we can cut one fatal push. Alright, I'm just going to add the Force of Negation and one Consign. I'm not really sure how to sideboard against this deck that much. Okay. Well, against a turn one combo deck, assuming they play Dark Ritual, I actually don't know if they play Dark Ritual or not, but I guess I'm gonna try this hand. Okay, so they do play Petal. Spell one. Spell two. So this is spell three. If they Veil, that's their fourth spell. Okay, so they want the Fantastic Art down. All right. Well, good thing I kept this hand. Last game they played a bunch of basics, so I'm not going to keep the Wastelands. Okay. Sure. And now my problem is I have only instants. Uh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna flow state here, I guess. Okay. Interesting. There's my sorcery. Okay, so let's Thoughtseize them first. Okay. Let's take the car. Let's play land and plus Tamiyo. All right, got there. GG's. Alrighty. Round 3. I looked up my opponent 5W15H, but I don't see anything. This hand's fine. Don't really have a turn 1 play besides push. Scalding Tarn. Okay. Okay, they ponder. They did not shuffle. Here they duress me. Okay, I'll let that go. Main deck Duress. This is probably a Fantastic Card deck. Take the flow state. Alright, so here we'll surveil. Another wasteland. No. Alright, so here let's wasteland them. They know about all my cards except the Flooded Strand. Alright, let's stays here. Uh, sure. It's a blue card, and we can just cast it next turn. It'll just be a 5/5 though. So they know I have force. I think they have no lands. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, so 4-turn clock. We need to start drawing some not lands. Okay, so they found a swamp. I guess it's possible that they are a Blue-Black Tempo. I'm just trying to think if they have Bowmasters or not. It's possible that they, like how I'm playing an extra force of negation, maybe they are. Okay, so I am going to play one of these lands they don't know about. as opposed to the swamp that they know about, because if they Bowmaster, then I want to be able to brainstorm. Okay, so question is, do they have Bowmaster? I think here I brainstorm. Okay, so what do I want to hide? I'd like to Thoughtseize next turn. Force of Negation is close to being hard castable. So maybe but I also want to get rid of some of these lands. So maybe I'll put a land back on top and a Thoughtseize, and then they can only grab one of my counter spells, and then I can shuffle away the other land after I draw the Thoughtseize. Yeah, I'm assuming that they're like a blue-black Fantastic Art deck. I guess it's possible they're also Doomsday or something. They take the Kaito, interesting. Okay, here's a Lotus Petal. So Thoughtseize, Petal, Fantastic Art. So here, gonna force, pitch, force. Interesting. Maybe they're just trying to get rid of my counter spells or something. Okay, so here I have to shuffle before my next turn. But we can attack first. Okay, so they're going to be able to play the car next turn. Car, bobble. Maybe I just take the bobble here and leave them with 2 cars. I don't want them to draw any cards. I'm gonna keep this extra land in my hand in case I have like a brainstorm or something. I can get some better cards. So this matchup is a little different because I don't have to worry about the Witherbloom Apprentice. They also have Lotus Petals. So I wonder if Null Rod makes sense. So Force of Negation, Null Rod, Consign, Consign, and then maybe take out a Bowmaster. I don't know though. They did Ponder and stuff, right? Yeah. So if they Ponder, that means they probably have Brainstorm too. I would like to squeeze in a Surgical as well. I think I'm just gonna do this. So what's better, Surgical or Null Rod? Could also cut a Kaito for the third consign. I think I'm just gonna try this. Begin the game with 7 cards in hand. Oof. His hand's not bad on the play, but they're a Dark Ritual card deck. So I think I have to mull this. Hmm. And I guess we're just gonna hope they don't have it. Turn 1. We're gonna keep this hand and we'll put back the second Nethergoyf. Alright, here we'll get an Underground Sea and we will Ponder. Okay, so Brainstorm, Land, Force of Will, no. So next turn we will draw the second land, which we needed. And we're putting a Force of Will into our hand. We also have Daze. Yeah, maybe Nora was a little bit too cute. Okay. Okay, they shuffle. Okay, here they ponder. I'm not gonna daze. So next turn I can either try to brainstorm into like a Thoughtseize or something. Or I know the top card of my deck is another brainstorm. I could also just slam Null Rod here, try to slow them down. Problem with brainstorming is that then if I fetch, I'm going to lose the 2 cards, which may be okay. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just play Nethergoyf here, try to get a threat down, and then I'll hold up Brainstorm. Last game, I wonder why they played the Fantastic Art into my Force of Negation. I guess they had 2 more in their hand, right? But they spent quite a bit of resources to do that. Okay, they have red in their deck too. Interesting. Okay, so they've cast 1 spell, Brainstorm, and then they fetch. Okay, so here I think I will Brainstorm here in response. Okay. So what am I trying to do next turn? Thoughtseize. Could just... If I daze this, I can't Thoughtseize and Null Rod them. And I want to Thoughtseize next turn. So I guess I'll go like that. And then I'll daze. Alright, so here we'll Thoughtseize. And I think that kind of want to take the duress, but I also don't want them to refill their hand. Yeah, okay. I'll take the flow state. If they duress me, I can just brainstorm. Okay. So their hand is duress, cabal ritual, lotus petal, mystery card. Interesting. They're passing. Well, here I will brainstorm and I'll put back yeah, maybe this null red was not good to bring in. I don't know. They do have a lotus petal in their hand, but it's mostly significant because it's a 0 mana spell. Okay, so next turn I can go it's kind of a hard decision here. Alright, I'm just gonna go like that. I would like to brainstorm into like a Thoughtseize or something. I'm scared that if they had drawn Car, they could have 2 mana Car, 2, 3, 4. You know, they would have already done it. Um, Maybe here I brainstorm, or I just like play Tamiyo, brainstorm. Not the worst idea. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we did find a blue card to pitch to force. Okay, yes. So they're gonna take the Force of Will. Spell 1. Yeah, maybe they just are drawing garbage. That I will keep. Okay, here I'm gonna get back Thoughtseize. Whoa, their hand is very bad. Guess we'll take the Thoughtseize here. They draw Car. Go Cabal Ritual. Car. Lotus Petal. Yeah, see, they can't even do it. I think I'm gonna just play out the Tamiyo here. Dazing something up there is gonna be kind of hard with this much mana, so Daze is pretty much gonna be my pitch to force a negation. They know I have a Daze, but they don't know about the force. Okay, I guess here I ponder. Maybe I can get like another Thoughtseize. Um, I guess I'll go. Get back here. My cat is an escape artist. Okay, so I guess I'll go Island. I was contemplating putting a land on top and force a negation second so that I could hard cast force and then draw another force next turn that I can hard cast, or yeah, I guess just hard cast. Um, but I decided against it because they could thought seize me and take my force and negation. I don't know exactly what's in their deck, but I'm guessing it's just like Car, Thoughtseize, Cantrip, Lotus Petal, Baubles. I think that's like the whole idea of the deck. Okay, so here is a Duress. I mean, clearly you want to take the Force of Negation here. I I really doubt that they are thinking about taking the days. Maybe they're just thinking about if they should scoop right now or not. They're gonna go to 3. So I have them on a 2-turn clock. Okay, here we're gonna draw land and then another land, which is not very exciting. But I wanted that second Force of Negation. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna Thoughtseize them again. Alright, GG's. Okay, round 4. Sorry about the video not working the last 2 rounds, but it's back up and running. We are up against Relic Surge on the draw. Okay, so looks like Omnitel is their recent trophy from about 10 days ago. Eureka. Okay. Um, Interesting. Never seen this card before. Okay, well, we are on the draw, and I am not going to keep this hand. This hand I will keep. I guess I put back push, assuming that they are on some kind of Lurin deck. Looks like that is the case with the Hedge Maze. Okay, we draw Flow State. Here we're going to Thoughtseize. Okay. I guess we take their Brainstorm, right? Because if they don't draw another land, they can't really do much. So we'll take the Brainstorm. They did draw land. Okay, I'm going to brainstorm here. Let's see if they spell pierce. They do. So now I could either surveil so that next turn I can maybe flow state, Thoughtseize, or I can just slam Nethergoyf. I think I'm just going to slam Nethergoyf here. I'm guessing they're going to flow state. Okay, so this is a 1-card flow state. They did get a land. Okay, here I'm going to flow state. I'm going to take the land and the ponder because I'd like to get a land into my graveyard to grow my Nethergoyf. Now, do I want to slam another Nethergoyf or hold up Brainstorm? I think I'll hold up the Brainstorm because they got 2 cards. Oh no, they got 1 card from the flow state. So here's another flow state. Let's go ahead and Brainstorm here. Okay. Put back. We'll go like that. This is a 2-card flow state, so they're going to go up to 5 cards. All right, let's Thoughtseize here first, see what they got going on. So maybe I should have pondered first to see if I would have a counter spell. I think I'll take the stock up here. And then here I will ponder. Okay, so gonna want to go. I want to draw the Force of Will. All right, here we'll slam the other Nethergoyf, and we will be holding up Force of Will. So we have a Brainstorm on top. We do want to draw that, so we're not going to fetch. So we know exactly what's in their hand. Let's Brainstorm here. 2 cards on top. So we'll put these 2 on top. And then with this, we will I'm going to Surveil. Put the land in the graveyard. And then let's Ponder. Do I want another Ponder? I think I do want to draw the Ponder, and then next turn I'll draw the land, fetch, and then shuffle. And then, I mean, yeah, I'll fetch, shuffling my deck. And then try to Ponder again into something good. So now we kill them next turn. Stock up. Okay, stock up's good. Alrighty. Force a negation. The pushes are terrible, so I have to bring other stuff in. I guess we could maybe bounce something of theirs instead of the second surgical. Yeah, I don't know though. I think I'd rather have another surgical. Although it is another blue card. I'm just going to do that. Okay, I like this end. My cat's chewing on my thingy. Alrighty. Okay, Ponder's good. According to this list, they carpet of flowers. Yeah, this is like a sideboard toolbox list. Land is very good. All right, let's start off with Thoughtseize. So I guess we take the show and tell here. All right, let's daze this. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like wasting their tropical island is a valid play as well, but with stock up, cunning wish in their hand, I kind of want to stop them from getting to 3 mana. Okay, so here they're going to play a hedge maze. All right, here I'm just going to play Tamiyo and pass. They did find another land, but they can't stock up this turn. All right, here I will ponder. I do like I like all these cards. I think what I'll do is I'll do Brainstorm, Flow State, Island. That way I don't need to fetch and I can flip my Tamiyo now. And next turn I can Thoughtseize them. So I'll go Brainstorm, Flow State, Thoughtseize. And I still have a blue card to pitch to force. Okay, so here they're gonna stock up. Let's force that. Okay, so here, let's flow state. 2 cards in my hand. Kaito Brainstorm. And then here, let's Thoughtseize them. Take the show and tell. Should we plus Tamiyo or get back a counter spell? Because if they draw another show and tell, instant. I'm just gonna plus Tamiyo. Okay, they do have to reveal it from Cunning Wish. Okay, Ponder. Hopefully they don't find the third show and tell. Stock up. Since they resolved the stock up, I think I want to get back a Thoughtseize. Well, I think let's actually brainstorm first. Okay, Force of Negation's good. I'm just gonna go for it here. I have a counter spell. Their hand is Omniscience, Cunning Wish, and 2, but now 3 unknowns. So they have 2 mystery cards here. Okay, so they reveal an instant sorcery card. Let's counterspell that. Oh, they had. Yeah, I guess I don't know what their last card is. Because they were like pondering and fetching. I wasn't keeping track that good. Okay, so here. Okay, so first thing I'll do is I'll take their show and tell. And then I will. Sometimes it's hard to make the right decision when you have so many options. All right, and we got there. GG's. All right, this is the round 5 trophy round, and so far we have not dropped a game. We have 2-0 4 times in a row, and we are up against Hell Monkey on the draw. And his last trophy was from March, and he was playing Dimir Tempo, but I'm pretty sure that I played against him very recently, and he's on like a Fantastic Car build that's like maybe blue-black or something. Um, they begin with 7. I will definitely keep this hand. Okay, Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Fantastic Car. Alright, let's force that. Oh, they have the days. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is their 4th spell, though. I'm gonna pass here. If they're gonna try to like swing at me with the 4/4 car, then I could just push it, I guess. Okay, all good cards. So I want to have these two. Also want to Thoughtseize. Do I even care about push? They may just try to go for the 4 spells to do the thing. Um, maybe I will put back push land. All right, here I will .seize, take engineered explosives, and here I'll play Nethergoyf. Okay, they've been a car. Their hand is fetch land unknown. Two mana. Okay. 5/5 Murktide. I guess I take the Bowmaster and the Undercity Sewers. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty scared of this Murktide. And I don't play Brazen Borrower in the main. Do I want a third Bowmaster? I think not. Let me think about this. So they attack for 5, I go to 10. Attack for 3, but then I can ping them twice. It'll be 5 damage. And I'll have a 2/2 and 2/2/1, so that's 4/7 next turn. So they'll take 5, then they'll take 7. It's 12. Go to 7. Okay. It also makes my Nethergoyf a 4/5, which does help a bit. Ooh, that's a good draw. And then we'll replay the Nethergoyf. That Kaito came in clutch. Okay. Zero top, two bottom. Can't block it. Play a land. Yeah, now my Nethergoyf's a 5/6 though. I think I misplayed. I think I should have let the flow state through and just cast the two Bowmasters, because then I would have attacked for, yeah, I would have had lethal. Yeah, my only hope is if they like brainstorm or something. I guess if they ponder also. Yeah, I totally punted that. All right. Negation. I'll go like that. It's not a bad hand, but I'd like to have a counterspell. Okay, that's better. Okay, so we'll keep this, and I guess we'll put back a ponder. All right, let's take their Thoughtseize. Do I want to ponder here, or do I want to hold up Bowmasters? I think I want to. I think I want to hold up Bowmasters because I want to get a threat down early. Okay, they've been a force of negation. Dark Ritual. Now, do we want to pitch Force or pitch Ponder? I think I'm going to pitch Force here. I don't know, the next time I'm going to draw a blue card, and I'd like to be able to dig. Well, we did draw the blue card. Okay. So we'll go land, flow state, wasteland. And here I'm going to wasteland. All right, I'll let the flow state go. Two cards in my hand. I do want the Murktide. I also want to Thoughtseize them, though. Maybe here I take their... I get a land and a Thoughtseize, and Thoughtseize them. They got 2 cards from the flow state. I'm just going to get land Thoughtseize here. Even though I really want the Murktide, but I want to make sure they don't have something good. Okay. I should have kept the Murktide here. Dark Ritual Ponder Swamp. Not the end of the world. Ah, the Thoughtseize bug. Okay. Ping him. Okay, they play the Swamp. 2 card flow state. Okay. So now their hand is Dark Ritual plus 2 mystery cards. Drew the Murktide. Nice. Okay, so we can go ahead and attack here. One, two, three, four, five. Four mana. Okay. Do they have their own Murktide? Hmm. Even if I brainstorm, I can't daze it. I could have brainstormed. Put back Nethergoyf Tamiyo. Force pitch Murktide. Okay, so it's an 8/8. I guess put back Tamiyo. So I can play a 4/4 Murktide. One, two, three, four, five. And then I can also play Tamiyo as a blocker. Okay. They can play the Brazen Borrower. I guess here we'll just play the Netherglyph and pass. They're going to take 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we got this one. Somehow. All right, we need to be mindful of the clock. Just wasteland them to death. All right, I'm gonna try this. Just quadruple wasteland for the win. He's like, they don't got another wasteland. Fetch and bait all the time. Thoughtseize. Take the brainstorm. And they shuffle. Let's take the Murktide. Their hand is bad, and my hand is worse. Okay, here they ponder. Be pretty funny if this Nethergoyf solos the game. Okay, they force pitch Ponder. Okay, I don't have a creature in my graveyard, so I'm going to cast this. Well, actually, hold on. Instant, sorcery, instant. Instant, land. All right, they got to make something shake this turn. Okay, Dark Ritual. Thoughtseize on me. I guess they weren't keeping track. Maybe this is like a suicide. Okay, Fantastic Car. I'm at exactly 16 life. Can block one of them. Curious what they do here. They don't attack. Which makes sense. Okay. They know I drew this Force of Will. I guess I passed the turn back and we're at a standstill. Engineered explosives on 1. Force Will. Okay. Come at me, bro. Okay, I don't want them to know that I drew a land. Maybe they already knew that, though. I'm not sure if they bobbled me after I drew the force that they knew about. So what do I want to draw here? I want to draw Brazen Borrower is not bad. Kaito is not bad. Okay, so All right, so 2-card flow state. Let's see what we get. Do draw Kaito. And we draw a Bowmaster. Okay, interesting. Kaito, Bowmaster. Pass here, holding up Bowmaster. They try to bobble me or something. Okay, Murktide's fine. They go to 1. Okay, draw days. We are going to hardcast Kaito. And then I guess we tap down the Murktide. And then next turn, we can tap down one of their cars. And I have a minute and a half on the clock. They could have like a Brazen Borrower or something, though. Okay, so here, let's ponder. And let's go. Maybe I just any order. Yes, let me shuffle here. Flow state. We're gonna go land. Thoughtseize. Oh man, I thought it was. That's okay. Okay, so here we will Thoughtseize them. See what they got. Is it a Brazen Borrower? It's a Force of Will. Okay, so we'll play the land out, and then we'll tap down this guy, and then we'll go in for the kill with 30 seconds left. I should not have won this game. I made a bunch of mistakes. Woohoo! Got the trophy. GG's. Till next time, guys.